with this faith, we will be able to work together, to pray together, to struggle together, to go to jail together, to stand up for freedom together, knowing that we will be free one day.
Happy New Year and welcome to this year's Yesterday Today series. I'm Rhonda Arrington, your face of SMZVT, and this year we are spotlighting stories of faith. By faith, these members of our congregation have overcome some amazing things. Let's meet this week's recipient, Ervin Melton, affectionately known as Sarge. Ervin Melton was born February 18, 1946 in Windsor, North Carolina. Always naturally active and athletic, Ervin played every sport from baseball to football. In 1964, he landed a spot on the Pittsburgh Pirates semi-pro baseball team. 2 years later, he was drafted into the U.S. Army until he was honorably discharged in 1968. In 1974, Ervin was recruited with a full football scholarship to Fayetteville State University. He majored in health and physical education with a minor in education. Upon graduation, he matriculated to Hampton University for graduate school from 1979 to 1981. While there, he assisted with coaching. Due to his style of discipline with the physical fitness, he was nicknamed Sarge for the way he whipped the athletes into shape. He also became a member of Omega Psi Phi Fraternity Incorporated. Sarge went on to teach for over 30 years in the Washington, D.C. area. Sarge talks about how faith has been a major thread in his life.
Somehow arthritis set in and started turning my ankle over, and I got that ankle fused. In other words, got it broken, reset. The metal that they put in my ankle caused me to have an infection. The infection came up in my body into my back. It's caused me to have a spinal cord stroke. The spinal cord stroke left me paralyzed from waist down. And not only that, but when I was in the hospital, the doctor said that, well, I have to cut your leg off because the infection is coming from your ankle and we can't stop it. So if we don't stop it in 10 days, you're gonna die. But God has always been there. Some people might say, because he's in a wheelchair, now he's coming to church. No, I was coming to church when I was walking. God was with me when I was walking, but it was 20 years ago that I really realized that God had been with me all my life, but I hadn't been with him all my life.
Sarge has been walking by faith for over 20 years, making sure to join a church wherever he goes to remain connected to the body of Christ and his core beliefs.
I was stripped. I mean, some people lose houses, some people lose cars, some people lose girlfriends, some people lose wives. My mother died 17 years ago. My father died 8 years ago.
Wow.
And you see, God told me that if you believe in me, I will never leave you.
Sarge does not allow his physical limitations to limit him from doing God's work. He's an active member of the Crusade Choir here at 6 Mount Zion Baptist Temple, as well as a faithful and active servant for our Sunday school, Bible study, and Sunday morning worship services.
As bad as it may look, it could have been worse. When I look at guys that can't open their hands, their mind is messed up. Had that stroke not gone down my right leg and come up my right body, I may not be talking to you right now.
That's right.
I'm fine. I'm fine. I just can't walk right now. I just can't walk. Because see, I gotta wake up every morning with the thought in my mind that I'm gonna do something today to help me get out of this chair.
From the words of Sarge, never say never, I present to you our faith hero, Ervin, affectionately known as Sarge Melton. Sarge's story exemplifies what we learn in Hebrews 11. Through our weaknesses, we gain strength. And your story of faith could change lives. You never know. It could be you.